swear.
Oh my gosh.
What up?
What is going on, everybody? Good morning. Sorry, I was a little lost on for a second there in the comments. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, Brick World. Good morning,
Good morning.
Channel. How are you guys?
Morning.
I don't know about everywhere else, but here in Maryland, it is absolutely gorgeous outside.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm happy about because I don't know, we've had a lot of rain for. I feel like it's been a couple weeks. We had a little break. It was not raining for a couple days, but for I don't know about a week and a half, it was just
downpour.
nonstop. Yeah,
Heavy rain.
It was off and on with the downpour to it's like maybe a mist or just a drizzle. But man, I tell you what, I got sick of some rain. Usually it creates all kinds of problems for my industry because
for sure.
we start seeing maybe roof leaks or the drainage system gets too much water and can't handle it. You know what I mean? So we get a lot of clogs. It's never really fun. But anyways, yes, it is another Good Morning Brick World. It is another Sunday. Another week has flown by, and I know I've been bringing this up a little bit here and there, but I can't remember if today is literally the last day of the month. But it's it's only the 25th. So yeah, we still got a few more days. But in a few more days, it will be halfway through 2025. I know it's just wild to me, man, how fast time is going by.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's crazy.
I mean, even since Good Morning Brick World's been back on, it's already been like pretty much makes it a month, I think now. So yeah, good times.
Absolutely. Not gonna lie, I started thinking about what's gonna come up for the holidays, where I'm going, gifts for
The
Christmas.
holidays.
Yeah, because it's halfway through the year, like you said. Before you know it, school's over and school's starting again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it's I don't know. I thought time would slow down as I would get older, you know what I mean? But I think it's the opposite. I think
it's speeding up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the complete opposite.
Yeah. I read somewhere once, it's been a long time, so I don't know the validity of it. But I had read once, and it was from a science magazine, that the reason why time goes slower when you're younger is because you're learning something about when your brain is constantly learning, like even as you get older, like try to learn new stuff, it helps time perceived a little differently, a little slower.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's good advice.
Somebody have to
Makes sense, right?
double check on that one, but I remember reading that somewhere. But anyways, so it is the end of the month as far as the episode is concerned. The last Sunday of the month. If you have been watching for a long time, you probably already know this. But if you're new around here, on the last Sunday of the month, we do a giveaway for the members. Always for the members. Every once in a while, depending on shipping and how much money I got, and et cetera, et cetera. I also will do a giveaway for the subscribers. But if you are a member, you are entered into the drawing every month. So let me put myself on a jumbotron here, and I'll show you guys what is up for the giveaway this month. It is this Brickheads.
Nice.
Yes, if you're a Fortnite fan or a Brickhead fan or both, this is definitely something I'm sure you would like. And I feel like this was sort of limited. I don't think this was just like at the Walmart or anything. I think this was
It was a GWP.
absolutely.
Oh, it's got the llama on there. I didn't ever even notice the llama.
Yeah.
Interesting. So anyways, yes, so that will be the giveaway for the members this month. Courtesy of my anonymous donor. I know I brought that up. Yeah, I know.
Shout out to you.
I brought him up many times. And for the life of me, the man doesn't want any recognition. I've tried to plead with him to be like, let me just tell everybody who you are, man. Just because it's not. Look, it helps me because obviously then I don't have to buy sets to give away because that's normally what I do. Yeah, so it helps me not have to buy them. But yeah, it's all stuff to give away to you guys. I mean, he's like, yeah, I want you to keep this, or this is for you or something. But it is really awesome that he does this for everybody and does not care at all about like I said, recognition or whatever. So maybe one day it'll make a good episode, a good stream or something like that, like the anonymous donor, because then everybody will know like this crazy secret anonymous donor person. But yeah, big kudos to them. So yeah, that will be the giveaway for today. Before we get into the bulletin board or the highs, the hellos, how are yous, and good mornings, I figure I like to go around the panel, see how everybody's been throughout the week. So let's start with Brick Mamba. What's going on, man? How's your week been?
What's good, everybody? I mean, it's been up and down. The weather, like you said, has been crazy.
Right.
Getting back and forth. I'm adjusting. I'm trying to get some stuff situated. I got a little bit more space at work. Shout out to the job, So I'm just not gonna have it cluttered, but I'm gonna bring some stuff which caused me to go to the vault and go get the brick heads. So definitely a fan of brick heads. And they has been a big part of the help with seeing what we're missing and pulling that together. Other than that, man, I'm going to the movies today, so I might have to break out a little bit early, taking the family to go see Lilo and Stitch. So definitely going to go see that. We're going to this Look Theater down in downtown Manhattan. It's supposed to be like a eat kind of drink experience. So looking forward to that. Shout out to Look Theaters.
That's cool.
Yep. So that's what's happening.
Excellent. That was actually part of one of the random things I was going to bring up today to talk about. So also that's something else. If anybody's new around here, the last Sunday of the month, we don't have a specific topic. We just kind of talk about whatever, just see how the conversation flows. That was something I was going to bring up, was just movies and actually Lilo and Stitch in general, because I was pretty critical at first, but I don't know. I think Stitch has kind of grown on me. It's grown on me, man. I think I'm liking it more and more and more as I've seen more of the animation, more of the movements and stuff like that. I don't know about the rest of the crew yet. Bringing other creatures to life, or you know what I mean? Because I can't remember the name, but I saw one of the aliens, and I can see the accuracy, you know what I mean? But it just looks kind of off a little bit. But regardless, it's the movie, as much as adults can enjoy it, just like with Lego and stuff like that. It's made for kids. It's made for them to enjoy.
Absolutely.
A lot of them might have seen the cartoon. A lot of them probably don't even, haven't even seen the cartoon yet. But regardless, no, that's awesome though. And yeah, as soon as you got it out, obviously just let us know. LegoLongoria, what's going on with you, man? How's your week been?
What's up, man? Yeah, it's been going pretty good. Been busy at work, the radio station, we're off on Monday, so you gotta do double work the week before, so getting everything ready for that. The girls are now on summer vacation, so they're just hanging around bugging the poop out of us every day. Saying they're bored every 5 minutes. I'm like, go read a book, go do something, like, I don't know, like figure it out. Like we figured it out when we were kids, like go outside.
No, man, playing that Reading Rainbow song, man.
They want us to plan, they want us to plan everything. They want us to have like all these things to do for them and projects. I'm like, dude, it's the second day of summer, like I don't know, go hang out with your friends.
I think about, because all of us are old enough, that we've been around before, like the internet was big or anything like that, you know what I mean? Or even really, I mean, the internet's been around a long time, but before it was like really like used. And I mean, I was a skateboarder, but I just also remember riding my bike everywhere, man.
Yeah.
God, I remember riding my bike everywhere. It was just so fun, you know what I mean? And just going around and doing stuff, whether it was, I've lived in the sticks and I've lived in the city, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Video games, movies and obviously TV shows were a huge part of us, our culture growing up, pop culture and everything else. But yeah, man, I just remember doing stuff like And I remember when cell phones started getting big. I didn't even want one for the longest time because I was like, why would I want anybody calling me when I'm not at home, man?
Right.
Yeah, but we
Um,
did things differently. Like we played kick the can, and we played manhunt and
well, and then
things in the summer.
we played a lot of board games too, and
Absolutely.
card games, and I mean board games. Oh my gosh, man! Whether it was Monopoly or even more silly games like Mousetrap or
I love that one.
and my dad taught me how to play checkers, and I remember one of my buddies taught me how to play chess. I don't know. I'm just like, look, if you don't have a phone, some of us are not the types that you need to come crying about it too, because we're gonna tell you, man, go outside.
Right.
But no, I hear you though, man. It's different for them, but I get it. What else, Andrew? What else has been going on there?
Oh man, just getting ready for Brick World Chicago, finishing this mock up right now.
That's another random topic we'll be talking.
Yeah, I'm just getting that done, dude. That's about it right now. That's my main concern. I'm glad I'm off on Monday. So I got more time to wire all this stuff up, and I'm putting the last touches on it. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Brick babe, what about you?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
just a week. Just a week of unexpected, just medical stuff. It's like every day there's a new challenge, but other than that, I'm good. Just tired.
No, I feel you. I feel like every week I find something else that hurts on my body. I'm like, this ain't right. What the heck, man?
Oh my gosh.
Well, and Mrs. Hive was just telling me about that the other day because something was kind of hurting, and she's like, you're getting older. You know what I mean? She's like, it's not like you're out there taking care of yourself. Like exercising, eating right. You know what I mean? Yeah, tired. I feel like that's definitely sometimes the motto. Yeah, right on.
I'm good, just tired.
Yeah, as far as my week, just work.
Yeah.
We have something called a jet tour next week where like all the big wigs, owners, and CEOs and CFOs and all these people are like visiting all the properties that we work at and stuff like that. So, making everything look nice.
Yeah, everything has to be in tip-top shape.
It's
spray painted.
And it's crazy because they're coming next week, and we have a short week next week because of Memorial Day. So, it's a little stressful, but we're getting there.
You get Monday off,
except for the on-call guy.
Oh, okay.
Well, and me too, because technically, if there's a problem,
right, then you
no matter
gotta,
what day I'm getting called for it. But yeah, the on-call guy, like he doesn't have to go in; he just has to go in if there's like an emergency call or something.
Right.
Yeah, the fun never stops for the techs. But I will say, something I was kind of sad about is I had to reach out to Brick World and cancel my mock display.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just.
But you're still going, right?
Yeah, no, I'm still going. Yeah, for like the whole gig and stuff. I just won't have a mock to display this time. I'm not gonna sit here and give excuses, but yeah, I just ran out of time, and
should happen.
There's even pieces that I need, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get them in time, So, I might, but it'd be pretty close, and that's just not gonna work. So
the stress and everything.
So yeah, but the good thing is it opened up a spot for somebody that probably has worked harder and deserved the space. You know what I mean? So because I believe there's like a backlog list. If you're on a list and if something pops open, then you get moved into that spot. So yeah, it's good stuff. Bad stuff, but good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into the bulletin board and. Oh, sorry. I just read something real quick. Let's get into the bulletin board and then we'll get into the highs, hellos, how's, and good mornings. First of all, I want to say hello. Thank you, as always, to the replay gang. You guys continue to prove to me how strong your replay game is. And I appreciate you all very, very much. If you would like to please support the co-hosts, put the links to all their things in the description below. Please go out there and support them any way you can. If you'd like to support me, support Good Morning Brick World, support the channel, etc., etc. You can also become a subscriber, become a member. There's different perks. You can like the stream. You can throw out a super chat. We do have some new funny super chat what do you call them? Video clips.
Hmm.
Or you can just think about us before you go to sleep. Talk about us when you're eating dinner with the fam. Anything always helps. If you'd like your sigfig to be in the Good Morning Brick World intro or other types of videos that I make, whether it might be a stop motion or a city update, you can send them to the PO box in the description below, and they will be in the Good Morning Brick World intros for sure. Other videos are at random. Also, with the Good Morning Brick World intros, every once in a while I do take turns, just because I've got like 50-ish. I keep forgetting to count, but I know I'm in the 50-ish range of sig figs. So it is tough to try and get everybody into a 3-minute video. But I do the best I can. Also, we are, like I said, doing a member giveaway today for this awesome brickhead.
Nice.
You like brickheads, and if you like Fortnite, this is definitely the I do believe that llama is a print as well.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
I want to say
they usually are. They're usually not stickers on that. Right?
Yeah, that doesn't look like a sticker. So I mean,
no, it's printed. It's printed.
Oh,
is that llama? Is that smoke? Is that smoke from the llama moving really fast, or is that llama farting? I can't.
I think he's in the clouds. I think he's like floating in the clouds, but it does look like he's farting.
Yeah, there's a llama behind him, so I guess that makes sense.
Was that the llama GWP?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
I guess that I don't know if it's a GWP or if it was just something special.
Oh no, that's the llama. You're right.
No, you're right, the llama. But that's talking about the llama print. But anyways, good stuff though. Good stuff. I know that is a pretty cool brickhead. I ain't gonna lie. Anywho, yes. So that is the bulletin board for today. Like I said, it is the end of the month episode, so we'll be talking random stuff today and doing a giveaway. All right, let's get into the highs, hellos, how are yous, and good mornings. Let me just go ahead and crack open some of this Good Morning Brick World music. I believe it's this one. There we go. All right, Cajun A-Fall, where you at? Good morning, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Good morning to you as well.
Good morning.
We appreciate you being here. Rob Claxton in the house. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Yes.
Yeah.
I hope you're all doing well and staying safe as well. Also, I almost forgot to give all of you out there in the chat. You out there in the chat button, please work. You all out there in the chat. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What kind of fly-by-night production I got going on. I'll tell you what. And also another applause for all those out there, the lurkers, the twerkers, and I was gonna say something else, but that's for another stream. There we go. Yeah. All right. But yes, thank you, Rob Claxton, for being here. We appreciate you very much. UltraBrickz in the house. Good morning to you, UltraBrickz. Good to see you. Good to see you. Christine Harper, good morning to you.
Morning.
Appreciate you very much. I hope you're doing well.
Good morning.
My bricks and me. Good morning. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. EMS Bricks, also known as Renee.
Yeah, good morning.
Friends, I appreciate you being here. I hope you are doing well. Fall Equinox.
Morning.
Good morning, Autumn. I hope you are doing well. Also, I am very happy to see that your little hedgehog is doing okay.
Yes, you're doing better.
Man, I tell you that the little hedgehog is so cute. My head almost explodes, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I was a little worried there for a second. But yes, good things, good vibes. Ofstis Bricks, what is going on, my friend? Good morning to you. It's good to see you. Glad to see you're here. Hope you're doing well. We got Jesse's Brick Galaxy out there saying good morning. Good morning to you. Also, my friend, it's good to see you. I can't wait to see everybody that is going to Brick World, which we will be talking about later. Macro Bricks, what is going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Andre, good morning, Brick World. Happy Sunday and Memorial Day or Memorial Weekend. Happy Sunday to you as well, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. Who else is out there? Pink Wheels. Good morning to you, Pink Wheels. You know what, Pink Wheels, you get a.
Oh, heck yeah.
Guys, I tell you what, the mock that Pink Wheels is building right now, you guys definitely go over and check her out on Instagram. It's amazing. It's amazing stuff. I tell you, man. The techniques that she's using right now to do this design on these buildings and everything, are just really, really awesome stuff. King Oldendorf out there, what's going on? Hello, King Oldendorf. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Austin Brick says it's been raining nonstop the last 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been pretty rainy lately. But you know what? I will definitely take rain over snow. So yeah, I'm not about that plow snow shoveling life anymore if I can help it.
If there's still snow out there, man, listen, something got to give.
Yeah, right. I will say though, I do enjoy sledding in it. It's good stuff. Fun.
There
stuff.
we go.
Get on the top of a hill and sled down the snow. Camel City Brick House. Good morning to you.
What up?
Good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Nate Builds, what's going on? Good morning to you as well. Hope you're doing good. And let's see. Christine says it won't be halfway through the year until July 1st. Well,
Okay.
We're celebrating early.
I guess I jumped the gun there. I jumped the gun.
Yeah, we knew what you were talking about.
Clicking Cliff, yo, good morning to you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I see Dude out there. What's going on, Dude? Good morning to you. Who else is out there? I see Brick Dynasty. What's going on, Brick Dynasty? I believe it's today, right? You're going to be on Colby and Luke's Brick's stream today. I think it's today. Pretty sure it's today because I think I'm on next Sunday. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's the first, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I have to go back and check. Sorry, everybody. I'm getting old and I forget things.
You'll be on live with them next Sunday.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, people. Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, look, there's always another
cool shirt
convention.
right there. You should
What's
make that shirt. I'm getting old and I forget things.
I really want to do one from. I feel so bad. I can't think. Was it Murdoch? I think it's Murdoch, the dude from Lethal Weapon. He's always like, "I'm getting too old for this shit." I was gonna make a shirt. I can't think of his name for life of me, man. I remember.
I've never seen that.
Well, because I remember Mel Gibson plays Riggs, I think. Somebody in the chat help me out. Who was the guy that played? I want to say Murdoch. Dude, I feel so shamed that I can't think of his name because he's such a phenomenal actor. And
I think Murdoch is from the 18th, right? I think it's Murtaugh.
Murtaugh?
Yeah. It could
Maybe
be.
that's it.
What's his name, though?
Dang, man.
Yeah, Danny
Lethal
Glover?
Weapon, everybody. Lethal Weapon.
Danny Glover plays.
Danny Glover. That's
Danny
it.
Glover.
Danny Glover. Thank you. I'm getting too old for this shit. I hear you, Danny. I hear you, man. Oh my God, do I hear you?
Yeah, it's Murdoch.
Stephanie. Yes.
Roger
Yes.
Murdoch was his character.
Dude, what a great duo those two, man, in Lethal Weapon movies. I liked a bunch of them. I don't know if I liked all of them, but I liked a bunch of them. But you know, that's old school movies now. Dang. Stephanie, good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you here. Lonely One Kenobi. Hello there. And good morning to you. It's always good to see you. Thank you for being here. See you, Mr. Bricklock out there. What is going on, my friend? I hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been feeling well. I was thinking about you the other day, man. Hoping that your health is doing good. Let's see here. Southern Brick guy in the house.
What up?
What is going on, man?
There we go.
Good to see you. Good morning, Brick Road. I hope everyone is enjoying the Memorial Day weekend. So far, so good.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these people that is, look, I don't know if you know one of these people or if you are one of these people. Let's say that I'm like, yeah, so far, no emergency calls, baby. And then someone's gonna go, oh, you did it.
Yep.
Now you're gonna get them.
Now you're jinxing it.
There you go, jinxing. Man, what are you kidding me? Is that how you prevent getting emergency calls? Just never talk about it?
Yeah.
I'm down, dude. I will never mention it again, dude. Never. But if I get any emergency calls, I'm coming back to you, LegoLongoria. I'm gonna be like, you told me.
I told you.
You promised me.
This is your call now.
Anyways, but yeah, so far so good. I hope yours is good. Also, Southern Brick guy. It's always good to see you, Smokey.
Smokey.
What's going on, Smokey? Good. Says good morning, Hive hosts and chat. Always good to see you as well, my friend. Who else is out there that I missed? Chef T, what's cooking, brother? How you doing? We've been chatting a little bit. Another person I'll get to see at Brick World. As far as I know, everything should be good to go.
Yeah.
Whittaky out there says, good morning, Hive and the gang. Looking forward to you joining our show next Sunday. Look, so it is next Sunday. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's next Sunday. That's why I try to put things in the calendar all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Hive and I, we share a calendar. And every once in a while, something will come up, and she'll be like, "Did you check the calendar?"
Yeah.
She's like, "That's why you have the calendar." She's even like, "You can actually put notification sounds on the calendar, so when it comes up, you don't have to just remember. It'll just tell you."
Today's the day.
Yeah.
Yep, today's the day.
Sometimes I'm like, Mrs. Hive is really riding my ass, but I got to tell you, I don't know what I'd do without her.
Yeah.
I know one thing. I wouldn't know about notifications on the calendar.
Nope.
Pandemonious Panda says, hello, everyone. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Everybody's like Danny Glover. Yep. Danny Glover. Murtaugh. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Well, you know what, everybody? I can't believe it. We got to the bottom of the chat.
Really?
There we go.
It didn't take me 45 minutes.
That's good.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
I'm not running my mouth like normal. Agents of Mock in the house. What is going on? Good morning. Long time no see. Yes, long time no see. I hope you've been well. I hope you've both been well. I catch you guys on Instagram here and there. Also, just to let everybody know, go follow Agents of Mock. Both are incredible mock builders
And newlyweds.
Congratulations, and also congratulations. I didn't want to say anything too early, obviously, because it wasn't, I don't think, announced yet. But congratulations also to the Brick Belayers on their engagement. It's, again, probably would have put it in celebrations, but sometimes things either slip by us or it's too early or something. Anyways, but yes, congratulations all around. It's always exciting, forming a whole another level of a bond with your partner. And there's interesting dynamics to it as well when you get married, whether it's something about your taxes or maybe something about maybe just certain things, when you buy stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So when Mrs. Hive and I got married, I don't remember honestly if she brought it up or I brought it up, but she was wondering about keeping her last name and if I would mine, if it would bother me. And I was like, no, it doesn't bother me at all. It's, and I totally respect other people's, if they have different perspectives about it, you know what I mean? But
Right.
It was just, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty traditional with a lot of stuff, and other things, it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean?
Right.
For instance, Mrs. Hive makes a lot more money than I do, significantly, to the point where I wouldn't have this Lego space. She didn't make the money she makes, right? And I've had people ask me if it bothers me or anything. I'm like, no. I was like, oh, it bothers me that I can have this huge Lego space and there's this financial security, and she's really give us money and make sure that we she's lifted my credit up and got me 401ks and did that bother me? No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Absolutely not.
And not only that, but
the way I like to see it too is when me and Leslie, there was plenty of times when we were younger where I made way more money than she did. And then now it's flipped, she's making almost double than what I'm making now. And it's just, it's just part of the deal, it's just it's that tit for tat, there may be times where we're both poor.
Right.
You know, not making anything. So,
well, I mean,
going this, you know,
and the other thing too is, you know, she's worked extremely hard to get where she's at. You know, she paid off her college loans. That took her, I don't know, whatever, 20 some years or something like that.
Shout out to Mrs. Hive.
Yeah. You know, she works hard. She works a lot of hours, you know, so she takes her job seriously. You know, she's pretty inspiring. I wouldn't want to work for her. Don't get me wrong. Cause she's a hard ass, man. Like that's why she gets paid well, because she makes sure things run smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like she's not fair. I mean, she's fair, you know, like a good boss is fair, but firm, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, big kudos to Mrs. Hive. Big W.
Yep.
You know where she is this weekend?
What's that?
So do you know where she is this weekend?
Oh man, did you ever find out where she was at?
Yeah, she went to Delaware.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't here that weekend.
No, like today she's in the floor above me. So she didn't go far today. But yeah, man. Good stuff. And definitely, like I said, another great thing about her, she's always been very supportive of my extremities with Lego.
Yeah. They gotta be, right?
Yeah.
They have to be, dude.
Well, you know, and she's taught me a lot of stuff about finances that I just never cared or paid attention to. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like I'd never thought about having a credit card until we got together. And then, you know, when I got into the Lego stuff, I was like, well, you know, my credit card probably would be pretty nice. But she had taught me about, like, you know, APRs, because when she found out my APR for my credit card, dude, she was like, what the hell? She's like, 21%. I remember I was like, well, what is ours? And she's like, 2. Like, oh, okay.
That's a major difference.
But you know, if I would have paid a little more attention in the beginning, like that's one of the reasons why it took me longer to pay off like my credit card, man, because the APR was so high, or the interest rates. Anyways, enough about that. That's boring talk. But Agents Walk says thanks. We'll be at Chicago this year too if anyone is going. And Agents Walk also said, I'm in the same boat, Hive. Alicia makes more than me, but I paid for my own Lego. Yeah. No, dude. All my life, I've been responsible enough to pay rent and generally make sure I have electricity. You know, I mean, look, everything else,
the key things.
Well, when it came to food, this is why I look at a lot of the younger generation today, you know, that don't make a lot of money and they're still getting like Uber Eats and stuff. I'm like, man, I was eating ramen noodles and not even peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, just peanut butter sandwiches, dude. Right. I couldn't even afford the jelly. Either that or I was getting like, it was like Spam, but I can't remember what it is. It's like devil's meat or something like that. I can't remember, man. But whatever it was cheap, and I don't know what it was made out of.
Luncheon meat.
It was luncheon meat. Or those little cans of Vienna sausages, dude.
Oh, Vienna sausages.
I'm talking about the ones
I love
from
Vienna
Walmart,
sausages,
man.
Dude. When I was
not even like a name brand. I'm talking about like great value ones.
Yeah.
Man.
I loved them, dude.
Oh gosh. Oh, but the point I was trying to make was, besides, you know, the rent and electric, you know, everything else is kind of fair game. But at least with Mrs. Hive, she handled all the finances so everything stays legit.
Yeah, pretty much.
She basically takes like my paycheck and gives some back to me, and then takes the rest and puts it to bills and yada yada yada.
You're not wrong with that?
Nah, dude, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you know, she's like, hey, I need to talk to you. Because every Sunday she does finances. She's like, can you come up here so I can ask you something?
You know you're in trouble when that happens.
She's like, what's this charge on the credit card?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's nothing. Good morning to hopes, dreams, and faith. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you.
Good morning.
All right. Anyways, we need to get into some other stuff we like to call Because when news breaks, we fix it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, it's Lady Bricker.
I'm sorry.
It's Lady Bricker. It's Marcy.
Oh, what's going on, Marcy? It's good to see you. We all got these aliases. I can't keep up sometimes. I feel like we're all like spies and stuff, like I got 6 different names.
Lego spies.
And I've always loved that. And I think the first time I really got a feel for that, honestly, I think it was the Wu-Tang Clan, man.
Nice.
Because each of them have like multiple names.
Right.
And I've always thought that was so cool. And some of them even more so because they name themselves after comic book characters. Like Ghostface Killer is also, I think I want to say he's Iron Man. Method Man was I want to say because I know he went by nickel bags too, but I'm trying to think. It was Ghost Rider. I want to say it was Ghost Rider. I don't know, man.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm getting old, like I said, but
Tikal.
Yeah, Tikal. Thank you. I can't. If anybody ever says that, I have to also repeat it. I can't not repeat it. Anyways, Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Thank you. Well, I was close, right? Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider. Because I even think Ghostface might have went by Tony Stark as well.
Yeah, Tony
I can't
Stark.
remember, man. Yeah, good stuff. All right, so news. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Let me share the screen here.
Animal Crossing time.
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what that.
Animal Crossing news? What?
I don't know what you just said.
Yeah.
Be a new
I
segment for you.
think there's a block on that. I think there was a block.
Did we put a block on them?
Haters. You haters.
Oh gosh, it feels so good though. So what is this all about? Lego Benny's Space Squad review.
Oh,
I remember buying this. This was around the Lego Movie 2 or is it Lego Movie 1? It was around one of the Lego movies.
2, I think.
This went on sale January 2019. It's part of the Lego Movie theme series. Was launched to coincide with the second Lego film. Second Lego film. This was dude. If you were into the space stuff, man, this was a great set. Great set. I don't know what it's going for now, but I don't remember if we've talked about the Sherlock Holmes book Nook. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I if this wasn't $100, I'd probably get it. I do like this. I have a lot of books, but $100, man. There's also the Lord of the Rings one that came out as well. And this is cool. I don't like the gap in the back though. I don't know why there's nothing to put there or fold over or something.
Yeah, you would think there would be, right? Like a little.
I'm sure something could be done, but that gap is annoying.
These have become a thing though, right? The book nooks.
Yeah,
Because there's one coming out that I'm absolutely gonna get. That one right there.
Oh, I didn't even see this one.
I'm absolutely gonna get that.
I like the pillars,
but it doesn't give me a book feel like the other ones do.
That's why I like it, because
the other two are like
moved.
The other two you can literally put probably in a bookshelf and make it look decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. New Lego catalog, June to December 2025 is here. Well, I don't know, man. They used to send me the catalog and then they stopped. I don't know if they started watching the channel and they were like, no, we're not sending nothing.
They did that to me too. They did, because I signed my daughters up for it and they both would get them, and now only one of them gets them.
Oh, doggone it.
And I don't understand why.
Man, they got so many themes now.
I know. It's just too much to keep up with.
Yeah, it is a lot. I was thinking about getting a botanical to put on an empty shelf that's in my office now.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I really should do that. That'd probably be the best thing to put in that.
What would it be though? What would you go in? What direction?
Well, I was honestly thinking about these guys.
And not the bamboo? You look like a bamboo guy.
That was the other one too, was the bamboo.
The bamboo. Yeah, I was gonna
like those
suggest the
little
bamboo too.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, they don't send it to kids over 12.
This is nice too, though, man. I like this one. I don't know, man. Botanicals, it's good stuff, dude. They've really, really raised the bar with the botanical stuff.
Absolutely.
The creativity in making some of these flowers has been insane. Jurassic dinosaur stuff, man. Definitely going hard. Dude, I've said it a billion times, man. You slap some dinosaurs on anything, it's like printing money.
Oh yeah, those so quick.
I mean, they do a great job though with the dinosaur molds, man. I mean, all of them. I've liked every single one of them pretty much. This thing right here, is kind of awkward looking. I don't know what's going on with that. But it's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
I think he's cute.
Yeah. I totally forgot they remade this, the monster book. This is pretty crazy too. That they built a figure like this.
Oh,
that's pretty wild.
The round one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I saw they remade this. The last one was so much better.
Absolutely.
I mean, I guess it's more of a downsized version, but yeah.
You know, it almost looks like Hey Hey.
I'm sorry, who?
Hey Hey. From Moana.
Oh, hey. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like has those vibes.
We got Minecraft lovers in the house. I wish I was a Minecraft lover because they've got a lot of Minecraft stuff, but I just don't care.
That is Drew.
Yeah.
I dig it.
They got a lot of stuff.
It's a little brick though. He likes it a lot.
Well, I mean, and Minecraft makes total sense to be paired with Lego. I mean, just because all the brick looking elements. Yeah, man, they've been coming out with a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, this thing is still going. The banana. I thought that banana was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good build. Although
it's about to retire.
The gun is it has some weight to it, and it doesn't stay up too long.
Really?
Yeah. So after a while, the gun, it just brings it down. So I have it on display. I built some kind of like a holder for the gun. Yeah.
Wow. This Iron Man bust is a very sad looking Iron Man bust. And I don't mean just because of the size or anything. I mean, he literally looks sad. I just want to give it a little hug, and I mean a little hug. It's very small, so this doesn't get a big hug. Yeah, dude, just sad. On Pure and Fury, I had shown a alternate build to the Black Panther bust. Absolutely amazing. Now this is a totally different size, so you couldn't really do the same thing. But I don't know, man. I think if this was bigger and a little more detailed, it'd probably be nice. But then everybody's going to be like, "Well, didn't you complain about the price, Hive?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, you're right. I will." But that's not the point. The point is, it would still look more amazing if it was bigger.
Right.
I mean, I have an alternate version of this that I got from Rebrickable, and they could have just went with that. Absolutely, they could have just went.
Dude, big W to a lot of these mock builders out there that are like giving us alternate builds to some of that stuff, because it makes me want to buy the set so I can alternate build it. So I feel like eventually the F1 formula is gonna slow down. You know, if you're into F1, that's great, but I'm just feel like it's been shoved down my throat, and I'm kind of tired of it.
It's too much.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Like they're trying too hard to.
And I'll stand by this statement. I feel like it was a wasted opportunity that they did those car CMFs, because they could have done so many different series or type of CMFs. There's so many different ones they could have done that we would have liked and enjoyed way better. Everything from maybe a different IP, or even some type of special series or something. You know what I mean? But
They could have released another Simpsons CMF, knowing that the
Dude,
Krusty Burger was coming out.
that's the best one right
Yep.
there,
Mhm.
They
Mama.
could have
Yeah,
absolutely did that.
yeah, it would have been perfect because
Mhm.
I brought up how we've got that gift with purchase, you know, of the living room.
Mhm.
And yeah, you got Homer and Lisa and Bart if you bought that Krusty Burger, but you don't have Marge or Maggie.
Mhm.
So it would have been great to have a CMF series to coincide with it. And I feel like it would have done good. Good as any other one, man. It's just Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go where I see those car CMFs
Mhm.
packed. Nobody's
Mhm.
getting them at all. Like, and they're trying, like Kroger's was trying to sell them during Easter, like as Easter gifts, you know. I'm like, man, they're trying to push these out.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
no one's buying them. Like, no one's buying them at all.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's crazy. The Lego Star Wars 75435 Clone Wars MTT available from August? Question mark. Rumor has it that we can look forward to a new Lego Star Wars blah 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 set in August 2025. The set can already be found in the Brick Set and Brick Merge databases. While there are no pictures yet, there are some details about the number of pieces and expected RRP for the new Lego Star Wars set. According to reports, the model from the Clone Wars TV series will consist of 976 pieces and have a recommended retail price of $150.
Dang. How big is it? Can you scroll down a little bit?
Dude, it better be monstrous.
Oh man,
Monstrous.
It's all brown.
It's shameful brown. Yeah.
I mean, look,
brown for $150.
I mean, look, my cloner friends, obviously, the cloners out there, they'll love this as long as it looks good.
But it better be big.
I'm like, all right, okay. Lego Gabby's Dollhouse Summer 2025 novelties presented.
Oh shucks.
Is this old news or new?
Yeah, this is
Oh
new.
shucks.
Is this like Animal Crossing?
Yes, we're ready for Gabby. I just built her dollhouse a few months
Who's
ago. in
Gabby?
December.
Explain Gabby.
I don't know. What is
Are you
Gabby?
serious?
Yeah.
LegoLongoria.
I don't know who Gabby
I wish
is.
I wasn't.
His daughters are older already. Yeah.
Yeah, my girls are not into this.
Yeah.
I'm older and I love Gabby.
I mean, I knew you would like this set though. When I saw it, I said, "Oh yeah, Lene's gonna like this."
Well, let me ask you this:
Is that Hello Kitty?
I like Adventure Time.
Looks
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
Kitty up there.
Yes,
but
Adventure
I
Time.
don't know if I can put that on the same scale as Gabby. What is this? Gabby's Dollhouse. Oh,
I've seen the cartoon once because I like the build. I just know Gabby as a Hispanic little girl, and she has this magical cat. And I love cats. I love Gabby. I love her little cat ears. I think she's super cute. But I don't know about the cartoon. I've only seen it once, and I couldn't stomach it.
okay. All right. Well,
Shout out to Gabby.
Got liking the cats. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Pre-order Lego Gabby's Dollhouse.
You standing in line for that? The day one for you, Lene? Day one?
It could be.
Is this $50? Is that what is this $50?
Yeah, I don't agree with Gabby.
That is RRP.
That is
Gabby has great self-esteem, and Gabby knows her self-worth.
Gabby sets her a little bougie.
Oh
yeah,
my god! Oh my god!
Gabby knows her worth.
That can't be $50.
That cat better be like a rare print.
Look, I want to say something. I do want to say something. I think the design of this box, even though it's a little cluttered, I do see how it's got the cat in the background. I think that's pretty cool, man. As far as being an artist, looking at that, I appreciate that. All right, well, we might have to put a block on Gabby's Dollhouse.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Animal Gabby's Cross House.
Yep, that just shifted over to the block list.
Hater.
Hey, look what's going on in a place that we don't live at.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
It's gorgeous.
We can't have nice things over here in America.
But Nicole is there.
I'm just kidding. We have Legoland Discovery Centers. We're cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad though.
It's not like that.
So if you live over in Germany, there you go.
There we go.
Ooh, look at that.
Boom.
That's pretty cool, man. Wow. Wow. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Ooh,
Whoa.
look at the boats and water and now I gotta go see that.
I gotta go to Germany.
What's going on here? Amazon Lego deals, Star Wars battle packs, and more at top prices. Oh yeah, I did hear there's a lot of sales going on.
Oh, really? On Amazon?
All right, so we're not gonna go through every detail, but here we go, everybody. This is some stuff that's gonna be on sale.
Business killer.
Ooh, that's nice. I like this, man.
What's that?
This is something that I think that
I like that.
have like in the city, you know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's micro though. Never mind.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
But it's not micro, is it? Because if you had a micro city, this wouldn't look right? Because it'd be too
No, it'd
big.
be too
Is it
big.
micro
Well,
city?
it's you. I guess you could take it off that little lift there and probably mock it out and put it into your city.
Yeah, you can make it like a park.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me accept these cookies. Get this out of the way. There we go. All right, right on.
That
shoot,
would
what
work.
else- what else was there? Ninjago, everybody.
Boom.
Ninjago.
Ninjago.
Oh, it's a Fortnite bus.
No, that's about to retire too.
And it's a good chance to get a bus and a bus
Already?
with figs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That
Yeah.
and the
Oh.
banana. And I think something else is retiring.
Oh my god.
Something else. Yeah, I can't remember.
Lego
What else.
needs to slow down.
I know.
Yeah.
They
Right?
catch up.
They know
Um,
what they're doing though. They do that so that people can hurry up and get
Oh,
it.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're
and then
FOMO missing out.
absolutely.
So I will say this bear is pretty cute with glasses on. I like that.
Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, more of that stuff we're trying to get away from now. Whoop. Yep.
Oh, God dang.
Keep going here. All right.
They're pushing it.
Last day for Lego upscaled baby astronaut. This was on the 23rd, which is that was 2 days ago.
That's
So
2 days
we're a
ago.
little behind on that. All right, we're gonna just go.
If you didn't get it.
I did want to say go sub to get cooped. This is I can't pronounce this word, so if anyone else wants to,
Washstein.
I don't know if anybody wants to give it a shot. Go ahead.
I know
Yep.
Weinstein.
It probably translates to Animal Crossing.
No, it does not.
Ooh, look what we got here.
No
There we go. We got the comedian out there. So if you want now, this is a micro city type thing, and it looks beautiful. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that looks cool. The
yeah.
detail in it is pretty nice. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's very pretty. For a hot second, I thought it was like the new Hogwarts house.
What
Yeah.
is it, the 10th
But-
installment of the. That's how they should start bringing it out, right? It's the 10th installment.
But definitely go sub to get cute, please. He gets a lot of stuff out early, leaks and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, it looks nice. I don't know if it looks $270 nice, but whatever.
No, it doesn't.
But see,
That for
look,
sure it doesn't.
no, look, everybody, hear me out for a second. Like, I get it. They're gonna be like, well, look, it's got 3,455 pieces,
but-
dude. It's because like there's a billion freaking tiny pieces.
Oh
in
yeah,
this
it's
thing,
all those
man.
one by one things.
Mhm.
I mean, is there some crazy mold that I'm not seeing here? Watch,
That's
there probably
a
is some
lot.
crazy mold that I'm not seeing. But regardless, I mean, I don't know, man.
I would think that would be 150, and even then, that's a lot.
Yeah,
But 260.
but who knows? Maybe it's really big in person. I don't know.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. I know. All right, everybody. On to some Brick Clicker. Definitely go sub to Brick Clicker. I thought this was pretty cool. A lot of people are going to like this. Shelby Cobra Dark Blue. And I do believe Lego Icons. Yep, that means it's going to look much more beautiful than the ugly Technic cars that people seem to love.
Yes. Yes. Thank
That's
God.
how you really feel, huh?
That
Look,
buildable
look,
toothless.
look,
The buildable
If
toothless.
you like your cars instead of looking all smooth with windshields, and you'd rather look like they got shot up with a freaking AK-47 and there's no windshield, and they got a big knob on the top that so you turn the wheels or whatever. I mean, like, hey, that's fine. But I'd rather my car look nice and smooth.
Yeah, that's gonna look
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
It's gonna look smooth. Yep.
Buildable toothless.
Yep.
That's probably gonna look sweet,
Yes. They're probably gonna do it right. I
dude.
mean,
You guys,
they weren't too far off with Stitch, so
well, and I'll tell you, I think we talked about it on the show. I can't remember for sure, but those 101 Dalmatian dog, the puppy dog,
Oh yeah.
dude, that is a beautiful looking animal built out of Lego. Because normally I like the droids and stuff like that, but the more natural, organic creatures or whatever, I generally don't like as much because they don't come out looking right because they're made out of Lego. But man, that doggy Stitch also came out very well.
Yes.
There was another one, the
Simba.
Lion King one.
Yeah, Simba. The dog.
yeah. Yeah. Some people
The
will talk
little
about
one, 'cause they're-
Grogu and stuff, and I'm like,
There are two, but the little one I have.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you could do 4 different builds from that Dalmatians, and then you can just do the main. So they
Right.
definitely blessed everybody.
So, Soundwave, guys, I might have to get this.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
They're
dude.
Absolutely.
really hitting me hard. With
Yeah.
this
Soundwave is nostalgic.
I said this when I opened Optimus Prime and I popped open the book for the first time. I said, "Oh, there it goes right there." Lego gave us the future of builds, and sure
Yeah.
enough, Bumblebee is right next to him. Then Soundwave, Megatron is probably going to be in the 220, 230 because he's going to be massive. I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna have
but
to
they're
bring
gonna
him
do
down.
him as a tank, aren't they?
Absolutely, they're gonna have to.
Yeah,
I know,
but
but
they
I
could
want
do
to
him
see.
as-
I
I want him as a
see-
gun.
I know, me too.
Like I don't get. I mean, I get it, but I don't.
Well, if
get
it's
it.
first
Like,
generation, it might
Well, it's so far. They've all
following
been
suit.
Generation 1, and it looks
Yeah.
like Soundwave's going to be Generation 1 too. So, they might as well just stay clear of Megatron then if they're not going to do Generation
if
1.
they're not going to do them right, you're right.
be right.
Because I mean, maybe they'll make him a laser gun or something, but that would be more of Galvatron, if I'm not mistaken, not Megatron. Megatron. What guys help me out? What kind of gun was he? Was he? I want to say he was a Magnum, but
Ooh, that's a good question.
maybe a 9mm. I don't know. No, no.
No,
I
I
can't-
don't think
No, it wasn't a Magnum because he was more of like a Glock or something. I think. I don't know. I'm not a gun expert, so I don't know.
I mean, there's guns in Lego. I mean, all the Star Wars characters have guns.
all I know is when we were kids, that thing was made out of metal. You could literally pistol whip somebody. With
I just don't get why they don't just do that. You know?
I don't know, but Soundwave, and whether a tape comes with them or it's a gift for purchase, I
That's
don't
gonna be
think I
good.
can- I don't
That
think
would
I
be a
can
good gift for
control myself.
purchase.
Yeah,
And he
I
got
don't
the
think-
Lego Sound Brick piece. They're gonna try that again. So
Oh,
shout out
Dude,
to that.
you give me a voice box for Soundwave. I can't even do that impression, but you guys know how Soundwave sounds, dude.
Mhm.
Iconic. The coolest. He was always my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna control myself with that one. So, all right, Soundwave. Yeah,
Let's do it.
Italian Riviera. So this isn't the next modular. This is an idea set.
That's the next modular. Is that what you're saying?
No, it'd be too
No,
soon for that.
It's a Lego idea set. Sort of like how like Snow White was and stuff like that. Again, it's probably gonna look really awesome, but man, they just keep coming out with these sets that are like more than $150, more than $250. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably want it, but I doubt I'll be getting it. It depends, man, because obviously I'm only buying certain things now.
Me too.
I don't know what the next UCS set's going to be, so I got to think about that.
Besides the Death Star.
Oh, I don't think I'll be getting that.
Yeah, Mrs. Hive is probably not gonna say okay
Yeah.
because there's no purchasing that over here.
Well, yeah.
Mama didn't even ask. He's like, I
Well,
didn't
she
even ask.
also she doesn't watch Pure Ant Fury, but she does live with me, and she's married to me, so she gets some live Pure Ant Fury, occasionally. And she's heard me criticize this thing, you know what I mean? So she's gonna be like, "Why did you buy it if you hate it?"
Hated it.
I don't know.
Ooh, the
I know,
guilt
right?
purchase. Oof. Yeah,
I know.
it's worse.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
now this would make more sense because she'd be like, "Yeah, because you got a city." I can see you putting that in there, but I don't know. We'll see. Teddy bear promo: $100 spends on anything. So if you want that teddy bear, there you go.
Most stuff.
Yeah. Cancel dream sets. What? So all these got canceled?
Listen, I gotta tell you, where I worked before, one of the clients was Lego, and I met with them a couple times, and they came up and hung out with us.
Yeah.
The hardest theme that they had to pump and promote was Dreams. They could
Really?
not, for the life of them. I would have tons. I have all of the, except for this wave, all of them. and they would just put them with like because it was hard for them to get out.
I tell you, I really supported Dreams. I mean, I bought some of the sets, but I mean, I supported just in general because I'm proud of Lego for creating something new instead of an IP. And they've done a very, very good job with the sets and the minifigs. Like the variety of prints and all that stuff that has come with them has been quite amazing. And they coincided it with like a cartoon. I think a comic book too comes with like the, you know, the instructions, just all around really awesome stuff. And yeah, I'd hope that it would do well so it can continue, you know, like make them want to continue to
Me
do
too.
stuff like that. Yeah.
I thought being that it's Lego and the whole premise of Lego is to be as creative as you want, Dreams would have probably fit right in there because it's literally a combination of anything that a kid wants, putting it together and making a whole world out of it. And
Right.
it
And
just
just
didn't
really
hit.
interesting type of villains and stuff. Just all around good stuff though. So yeah, everybody go follow Brick and yeah, go watch his videos on this stuff. It's a lot more in depth than what we're talking about. So that is the news, everybody. That is the news. Let me check out the chat here real quick, see what's going on out there, just in case I missed anybody. Just wanted to double check. They don't send it to kids over 12. My son aged out last year. They sent the last issue saying goodbye. Oh yeah, right. That's pretty wild though. I didn't know there was an age limit to it though. He's probably the closest I'll get to a botanical set. Interesting. They could have
for the 12-year-old thing because my daughter's 12.
Yeah, it would make more sense. Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
They could have done a Stitch CMF series too since the live action movie release this weekend. That probably, yeah, that would have been very well received as well. You could have done a couple different versions of Stitch in that as well. But yeah, you got your characters, aliens. You know, maybe even throw out a couple of like Easter egg characters or something. Let's see here. Brick says, I got all the first wave of Gabby sets for my daughter. She thought the builds were boring. Oh,
I can see that.
But that's interesting to me because look, if I build a Gabby set and I say it's boring, you know, I mean, who cares? But if a kid, a little girl buys a Gabby set, I keep saying Gabby. I don't think it's supposed to be repeated twice. Just Gabby, right?
Yeah, Gabby.
But yeah, and they say it's boring. Lego. That's not good.
No.
But I can see why. It's not much to it. I like them because of the Easter eggs. Like I have one right here. And
it's not much to it because of shrinkflation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically got it because the little Easter egg, like the cat stuff. Okay. Other than that, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I literally got it because of the Easter egg. So,
dude, I like that cat head.
Is that a sticker in the back? Or is that print?
The panel is print because it's 4+, I think. Really? So everything is print. Oh. Yeah, there are no stickers. And then
I don't like the excuse that they say that the kids are too young to have stickers. I'm like, no, man. Teach them them skills.
Start them young.
Start
them with the pain that we have to go through.
Yeah. Look, if anything, for the adults, you should probably have less stickers.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, I'm getting older, man. I can't have I got a shaky hand.
Yeah. Put a sticker on straight. Jeez.
I'm fidgety. Let's see here. Stephanie says it's not micro. I use the pieces in front of my botanical garden. All right,
okay,
right on.
Cool.
Old man in the bricks. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Dream sets are amazing. I know, right? Again, like most, I'm preaching the choir here, but it's like you can only collect so much stuff. You know what I mean? So I have grabbed a couple of sets. I got a big set on a mad clearance. I just happened to find it at Walmart. I don't know, it was like a couple months ago, maybe. So I've definitely supported them in buying a few of their sets because I think they're cool. The minifigs, like I said, are rad, but I just can't collect them like on a regular basis.
I just like Bunchu, and Hive gifted me Bunchu, so it's one of my faves.
There was a set, I believe it was a dream set. It was like a big, huge tree house, a big, tall tree house.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I really wanted that one, but I didn't. I
Oh,
kind of missed out. But I would
everybody
have.
caught that when it was on sale.
But I would have wanted 2 of them to kind of build together. And see, that was something else too. I want to say that was really nice when Lego wasn't as expensive, or if you can manage to find some stuff on some good clearance, not just like, your 20%, like some really good clearance where you can buy like 2 of these types of sets and put them together to make one nice full, big tree or something like that. Because I mean, you guys probably already know, like, I'm not a fan of the dollhouse type stuff because I like to put all this stuff in the city. So I have some dollhouse sets, you know what I mean? I just have to generally put them in a certain spot so you can't really tell as much.
Yeah, like the haunted house and that kind of stuff. Like you have to put that. Like I was talking to somebody about that the other day, where it's like it's cool, but you almost have to leave yourself enough room to open it up. Like
Right.
you have to have, and then so that takes away from space that you can put something else there.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody. Let's get into some segments. Let's go ahead and start first by celebrations. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. So here we go. Oh, but before I do that, if you are new around here, if you have anything that you would like to celebrate, it could be a birthday, it could be a promotion, it could be an anniversary, and it doesn't have to be. Oh yeah, it could also be somebody else. It doesn't have to be just for you. Maybe it was your kid's birthday or something like that. If you let us know, shoot us a message on Instagram. We will, share those. I mean, occasionally we'll catch them, and we'll just show them ourselves. But again, it's hard to keep track of everybody, so it helps if you want to be celebrated or celebrate somebody. Let us know. So here we go. Right on, and happy birthday to everybody. What was the next one we got going on here? Minifig Mug Monday. So if you have a minifig and a mug, definitely put it. Oh, look at that. Definitely put it up on Instagram. Tag Minifig Mug Monday. Tag Brick Babe and Lights Camera Lego, and you can tag us too if you want. But Brick Babe is she's the one that handles all of it, so definitely tag her in it. And yeah, it's really awesome. Love seeing all the different coffee mugs and minifigs and just the way they put them in there and coincide. It's really cool. It's almost like some artwork going on. So, all right, here we go. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Mamba, I can't remember if you said you wanted to start something this Sunday or if you wanted to wait. You know, the thing we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, we could get it
I
going.
didn't want to like put you on the spot. I just couldn't remember. I didn't want
Nah.
to forget you either. So
What do you want to spot? I'm loving it.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
hold on a
Yeah.
second. Let me get you on the jumbotron here. There we go.
I don't have my iPad here because I have my list together, but I'm just gonna freestyle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well, yeah, no pressure, man.
yeah, every week I think we should highlight some important sets, future, past, and present, and
Okay.
one's got to go.
All right.
One
Okay.
has got to go. So
got-
I think
Maybe
Everything Star Wars.
One to start us off with.
all right. So this week we'll do Marvel, and
Okay.
we'll do Avengers Tower, Daily Bugle, and Sanctum Sanctorum. Old and new, I'm gonna go with new. One's got to go. Open to the floor. Obviously, it's all.
So one of
my
the
co-host.
three got to go.
One has to go. And why?
Oh man.
Obviously,
Bugle.
Lane would say Bugle.
Well, I was gonna say if I gotta pick one out of three, it's gonna be the Sanctum Sanctorum. And it hurts me to say that, but dude, the Bugle and the Avengers Tower are just too kind of iconic in a way, as far and not just look at the name, but like they stand out very much. The Bugle is a great skyscraper looking building with the name at the top, and then Avengers Tower obviously is just iconic in itself as far as the size of it and everything else. So yeah, it would have to be the Sanctum Sanctorum, which kind of sucks too because it's the only corner building as well.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be my pick.
Yeah. All right, Longoria, you're up.
Oh man. Yeah, I would have to agree with Hive. Like I really like the Daily Bugle. Like I don't have it, I don't think I'd ever. I mean, I'm not a big Marvel person, so I don't have a lot of Marvel stuff, but the Daily Bugle just as a build itself, that how huge it is and just the detail in it and all that kind of stuff, I'd have to keep that. I'd have to definitely have that one for sure. So yeah, I'd have to agree with Hive on that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And of course, last but not least, the lovely Nene.
The Bugle. That build. And all y'all are faking. Anybody who didn't say the Bugle didn't build all them windows, that breakaway wall. Don't act like the Bugle's so wonderful. That Bugle's a pain in the butt. And delicate. The thing is just no. Mo's Bugle, like one of the panels fell. Mine, just no. Just no.
I do appreciate the Bugle in another way too, that they made enough pieces or whatever it was, so that way if you wanted to build the window structure
Right
intact, which I appreciated very much. But even if they couldn't, it still looks cool with Goblin flying out like that. But yeah, I just say, I don't know. Chat, let us know if you got it. If you guys got an opinion,
throw it out there.
The three, which one you would say we got to go? That's a good one though, man. Yeah, that's definitely a good one. So rock on. I totally forgot right in the beginning of the show too, to let you all know that obviously Drewdawg and Brick weren't with us today. No worries. Just want to let everybody know. I didn't totally forgot to acknowledge it in the beginning.
No.
Yeah, my mind starts going in different directions, But yeah, just wanted everybody to know everything's all good. So just wanted to make sure I said something about that. Christine says she's working on the Bugle right now. Interesting.
Oh, bless your heart.
Well, we talk about windows. The Avengers Tower has got even more than the Bugle. There's a whole lot of windows going on for that. Ultra says debating on whether to buy the Bugle right now, to be honest. Dude, I would get it. But that's just me. I really like all of the Marvel modulars so far. They've all been kicking butt. I'm curious to see the Fantastic Four one that's supposed to come out. Which, my personal disappointment with Fantastic Four, the Baxter Building coming out, is I was hoping it would be more of the old school one, the one that like Jesse's Brick Galaxy has also mocked, where it's got the 4 on each side of the buildings at the top. So It looks like the one that's coming out really has an Avengers MCU Avengers Tower vibe to it. Which is cool. I'm sure it's gonna probably look really awesome. So we'll see.
I wouldn't have minded a thing big fig.
Oh, dude.
So I don't know. They just went.
I mean,
regular fig.
and here's the thing is, like, I know some people could even use the argument that he's not like big like that in the movie, like as far as like the height and stuff. But dude, he would look better as a big fig than he does now as a regular minifig with big hands and stuff.
With the brain piece, they had to do too much to make him.
Yeah. So I'm feeling that one. Yeah, definitely a big fig. It just looked much better. Let's see here. I'm modifying it to be a burning building. Oh wow. Well, there you go, Brick Babe. She's actually going to make it look like the bugle's burning down, so that'll make you feel a little better.
You are a good woman.
Do it.
Shout out to Chris and Will. Shout out. Let me tell you, it's so important to have like A4 friends. I was in the movies last week. I left here to go see The Wiz. Mm-hmm. And while I'm in the movie, Will was like, "Are you at the mall?" There was a building take that day. And Chris and Will were there. So I ran down to get it. I left the movie, ran out to see if I could get one before, the cutoff. And they held one for me. But yeah, it was a drag-in build. It was a make and take. So free bricks.
Also, Renee says the bugle can go. So she's in step with you about that. That's fun. I like that, man. Because it's not easy. It wasn't just an easy pick. It makes you think about it.
I think going forward, it'll be good to go into not only sets, figs, themes. So that opens that kind of segment into a couple different things there. So shout out to Hive for opening that up.
Yeah, definitely good stuff. I like that a lot. All right, so I think we should go ahead before we start talking about other random things. Mainly, we'll start off with like probably Brick World. I think we should go ahead and just do the giveaway. It's 20 after, so yeah, it's close enough. We can go ahead and do that. So let me reshare the screen with sound so we can hear it this time as well. All right. I've got the newest member list updated, so everything should be accurate. I've put the names in the chat already.
Nice.
So we have currently 40 entries.
Good luck, everybody.
Yes. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. And let me real quick, just to make sure just in case if you just walked in, this is going to be the giveaway for the members this month. I want to tell you something too, just to let you know. Let me grab it real quick. I'm going to show you what the giveaway for the members will be next month. Hold on one second.
Oh, cool.
It's going to be this print, the Lord of the Rings print that was at the Lego stores.
Nice.
Yeah. So in case anybody did not get that, remember. And next week I'll probably also do a subscriber giveaway as well. And on top of that, just so everybody knows, I know I am behind on a few of the giveaways. I do apologize. I've gotten some of them out. I've still got a few more that need to be sent out. Mainly the ones that are going overseas, because I have to fill out like a form for everything that's shipped out of America. But yes, if you're a member, next month, the Lord of the Rings print will be given away. I'll make sure it's in like a piece of cardboard, so that way it's protected. It won't get bent up. Okie dokie. By the way, Moto, what is going on, my friend? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. And I see Oaktown out there. What's going on, Oaktown? It's good to see you. Good morning to you.
Morning,
Good morning.
What up, Oaktown?
All right, let's do this giveaway. All right, everybody. Good luck, members.
Good luck.
We love you.
Good
Appreciate
luck.
you. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Round and round it goes. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Is it Ricardo or Bearded? Oh my goodness, it's Bearded Brick.
Oh, Bearded
Let's
Brick.
go,
Bearded
Brick.
Brick,
Oh,
our former co-host.
yeah.
Good to see
Still a
you.
winner.
Is he still in the running?
Still a winner.
Still a winner.
Let me write this down. Make sure. Bearded Bricks. Man, he'll be so happy he got a Fortnite brick head. I think. I don't know. I don't know if he's
He better be.
I don't know if he's a big Fortnite fan or even a Brickhead fan. But regardless, I'm sure. Look, the great thing about Lego is, and this is why, like, I always tell people when they're like, "Oh, well, what would you like for this or birthday or whatever?" You know, I'll be like, "Yeah, just Lego." Oh, what kind? Any kind. What if you have it? What if you haven't already? I'll part it out. I'll sell it. You know what I mean?
Sell it. Get money for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, maybe just sell it and or trade it for something that you do want. You know, so or like I said, just parting it out and using the pieces is always helpful. You know what I mean? And like this one's got pretty, I think, unique pieces. Definitely got that printed llama. But congratulations, Bearded Bricks. You're always a winner in our book, anyways. So, all right, good stuff.
Okay, it's almost about that time for me to head on out.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah, have fun. Enjoy the movie.
Just quick couple shout outs. I'm still on the hunt for the brickheads. So anybody out there know any place where we can get a collection is for everybody out there, definitely. So I'm still out there. There's still some missing. That's right. Tune in tonight. We have a very special episode of Random Sunday Show. We're working on working on some stuff. So we're gonna be out there.
Awesome.
She's out there definitely working really hard. I just hit 1,900 followers on Instagram.
Hey,
So shout out
That's a
to that.
celebration.
There we go.
Awesome.
Shout out to that.
Yes, everybody
I
go
do
sub
want
out
to do
there.
a 2,000 giveaway. So let's see if we could kind of mix that in, pushing 2,000.
Heck yeah, man.
Sure, dude.
All right. And
Awesome.
I will check everybody out, man. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of the show. See everybody later on tonight.
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Enjoy the
Later, man.
movie.
See you.
Enjoy the movie.
All right. All right.
Awesome, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, everybody go sub to Brick Mamba. Yeah, and yeah, you heard him. I guess he's gonna have a giveaway pretty soon. So yeah, awesome stuff. Well, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Chicago for a minute.
Yeah. Who's ready to get there?
Oh goodness. Well, I've had a lot of interesting news going on. You know what's crazy is I'm actually spending a bunch of money before I even go there, and it's not even with Lego. Yeah. So for starters, I got to take my truck in to get fixed.
Oh, that's right. I think you had said something about that before, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Brick Jedi. Boy. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so I got to take the truck in to get fixed, and 2 different places, no less. I mean, I could probably take it both to one place, but it'd be really expensive. So my airbag light is flashing on, so I got to take it to the dealership to get that taken care of.
Yeah, you got. That's something you gotta.
Yeah, and then I got an issue going on with, like, I don't know, one of my tires. I don't think it's too crazy, but I just want to be prepared. But yeah, so I got to take care of that stuff. I don't know if anybody else has stuff like that similar to do. And, you know, I've already mentioned that I had to stop with the mock. You know, I had reached out to Chicago or Brick World and let them know and all that. So that way they can make the space available for somebody else. So the mock was one of the main reasons I was taking my truck. So that way I didn't have to take it on a plane or anything. So for a second, I was like, well, maybe I'll just fly out since I'm not taking the mock. But I don't know. I would rather have my truck instead of taking like an Uber or trying to see if I can hitch a ride with somebody, you know, to go out to eat somewhere or to go to the Lego stores or whatever, Bricks Minifigs, whatever. And actually, my truck came in handy for some people last year anyways, when we went shopping or you know, I was helping Ryan set up like his booth and stuff. So we went to this one store to get like I don't know how to explain it, but basically like this weird looking storage container that you like put stuff in there to sell. But yeah, so the truck came in handy for a few different things. But yeah, the biggest thing is I'm just like, look, when we get out there, I want to make sure I've just got a ride. I don't have to rely on anybody to pay
Right.
driving anywhere. Because I will be driving around to the stores, go to the mall, go out to eat. There's a lot of stuff that yeah, it's just a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to have your own vehicle, man. Just, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a decent drive. I mean, I could do it in one day because it's basically, I think, about a 14-hour drive from here. But I basically drive from here to Ohio, and it's about 10 hours basically to get there. And then I just stop and I get a motel and I just stay the night there. And that's on Tuesday. And then I get up Wednesday morning and drive like whatever the last 4 hours to Chicago. And I get there by the latest like noon, depends on when I get up in the morning and get on the road. But so at least I'm there early on Wednesday. And then, yeah, man, good times to be had. Party time.
Yeah, can't wait, man. It's gonna be my first year there, and it's gonna be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get to see a lot of new people. I'm gonna get to meet Hive for the first time in person.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy, man. There's a bunch of people that I met last time or I've met before, you know what I mean? I'll get to see again, but yeah, there's gonna be tons of people that I'm gonna see for the first time, including people I've known for years, like for instance, like Greg from London Bridge Bricks. You know, so
yeah, I think we're planning on leaving Wednesday night, driving like halfway is about Kentucky for us, so somewhere around there, kind of pull over for the night and then drive the rest of it to Chicago the next day on Thursday. Probably get there Thursday, you know, take my mock in Thursday night or Friday morning and kind of just hang out. It's also going to be my daughter's birthday, so we kind of have to balance that with, you know, other stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's tough. You know, trying to coordinate a bunch of different things, you know, and for a lot of people, most of us will probably be staying at the Rennie. So we'll be right there. And that's the most beautiful thing about it is how it's connected to the convention center. So it's just, you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, I missed out on that. I'm staying not too far, a few blocks away. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, there's a handful of people that are staying in different places. You know, and I'll try to be accommodating if I can some, you know, but yeah, I can't go zigzagging all over the place trying to pick people up all the time. For me, it's more of like if I'm going somewhere and somebody wants to ride with me, like, yeah, like, come on, you can ride with me. And I've got like my truck I can fit like a normal person in the passenger seat, but in the back, it's a lot smaller. So if you're like really small, you can fit in the back, like, because it technically has a seat. Like I said, you know, it's the back cab of a truck, you know, it's not big. Let's see here. Smokey says, just had to have some work done on my car. Wish I could have saved that money for Brick World. Yeah, I have no idea what it's going to cost me.
Same. My blower went out.
Andre said, having your car there is for the best. Yes, totally. I do it in one 13-hour, me and Prince. Oh, wow, Prince is coming. Oh,
yeah, I'd do it in one day if it wasn't for the kids, because I think it's
I mean, I could
12 hours or something like that, and I was like, if it was me and Leslie doing it, like,
and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older.
The girls can't hang.
I used to drive insane amounts, you know, like I drove from, you know, Pensacola. Last big long drive I did was from Pensacola to Northern Ohio. That was like the last long drive I did. But yeah, now it's like, I don't know. I start getting tired. It's almost like, the line, seeing those lines on the road all the time. I start getting tired after a certain amount of time. So I'm just like, yeah, I could push it and get to the Rennie, you know, like if I leave at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, get there at like whatever, maybe 9, 10 o'clock at night, probably even a little bit later than that, stopping for gas, stopping to eat or whatever.
Right.
But I'm just like, I'd rather just like do a long drive, then rest, and then get up and like do a few more hours. But I have the luxury of like I can afford to stay at a cheap motel that night. You know what I mean? So my truck's really good on gas, like on highway miles too. So that helps. Let's see here. Smokey says, I'm regretting flying into Chicago. Next time I will drive myself. It depends. It's got its pros and cons.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm driving is because I have a mock. I wouldn't be able to fly with it. So
right. Because you fly, at least it's quick and easy. You know what I mean? And plus, like, I'm driving by myself. I wish somebody was riding with me, man, because drives go so much faster when you're talking to somebody.
Very true.
Yeah. So I do listen to a lot of podcasts and books and music and stuff while I'm driving, so that helps. Pigwell says, my daughter is staying with my dad for Camp Grandpa for 5 days. Friday morning, she has her first solo flight, and I'll pick her up at Chicago Airport.
Oh, wow.
First solo flight.
Wow, I'd be scared.
Oh,
yeah, it's a big girl.
Dude,
right there.
You know what's crazy is when Niall was young, she'd fly back and forth, she lived with her mom, and then she'd come visit me and stuff, stay with me for a little while. And I remember the first couple of times, like, I was really worried. And then I don't know when it was the third maybe time or something like that. And I was getting worried or whatever. And she was just trying to calm me down. Like, she'd already gotten used to it. And she was like 10, 11 years old at the time.
Right.
And now she's a trooper, man. Like, she's been on a plane so many damn times. She probably lost count. But yeah, it's definitely crazy. I remember my first solo flight too. It's pretty wild. And Bricks and Me says, I have like a 9.5 hour drive and need a car checkup too. My check engine light keeps randomly coming on, and my car is only recognizing that I have 3 tires. So should probably have that looked at. Look, I'm almost tempted to just screw the airbag light flashing on.
No.
Just drive real careful.
No.
Oh my god. Well, dude, I don't like airbags anyways, man. I got like a phobia of them. Because I've been in a few accidents and seatbelt worked just fine. But I can't imagine some big, huge pillowcase coming at me at the speed of light or whatever, and like my head smacking into it. And plus, there was this Death and Final Destination that happened because of an airbag. And ever since I saw that, I'm like, hey, man, I don't drive behind log trucks anymore either. So I'm good. Let's see here. Oaktown says, going to Chicago will also be my first solo flight. It's good times.
Hey.
Nice.
Good times. Get a window seat. That's what I suggest. So look, another interesting aspect to Brick World that a lot of us will have, and I got a couple of examples here. Let me put myself here on the Jumbotron so I can show everybody. All right. One is merch.
Oh, Rant Cat.
So, yeah, I got some more Rant Cat stickers coming, but they're die cut. I actually got some Rant Cat stickers coming, and some Good Morning Brick World stickers coming.
Okay.
And I think I did it right, but I made a few because some people at last Brick World that I was at maybe didn't get some, but I got a few more of the Star Wars helmet stickers made up that I drew. So stickers is a big one that a lot of people will have. I'm sure a lot of people will have shirts. This shirt is actually a Brickzine shirt. If you guys don't know who Rich is, Brickzine. But I know a lot of people. I saw Greg. He's got a London Bridge Brick shirt made up. I've got a couple of Brick Hive shirts. I probably will wear. I know I've got one of my. I'm not gonna wear. I've got 2 different Pure Rant Fury shirts, but I'm only gonna wear one. The other one, I'm just afraid if I walk around and everybody just be too offended. Just like I'll be walking around with a big middle finger on my chest, so I don't know if I want to do that. So, but another pretty crazy thing that a lot of people do is they have sigfigs. As you can see, I don't have my hat on these guys. I got a couple more too. So I've got a handful of them. Some of them are already claimed. We'll see what I can do with the other ones, but I've only got a handful of them. So I think I have 2 or 3 more. I really love mine a lot.
Yours is nice. I like that.
Well, one is because the I don't think is it gonna focus. I'm trying to get it to focus. One's the logo, obviously, right? But then the other thing was, dude put my flame tattoo on my arm. So,
Oh, dude, that's nice.
I know.
That's
So
hot.
I like that a lot too. Like Shy has, without a doubt, I think the best sigfig. Because the dude put like all of his tattoos on, and I don't know, like he's got like the special hat and a special torso, special pants, special shoes. I think he's wearing like Converse. I don't know. I got it over there. Anyways, so that's a big one. A lot of people like to trade sig figs, give sig figs out. Some of them sell their sig figs. It just depends, I guess, on what you're doing. Do you guys have anything like that as far as merch goes?
I'm gonna get some. I'm gotta wait till the first. I'm poor right now, but I will be ordering some more stickers that I have. Thought I had some here somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. I do have a few sig figs that I'm gonna have there too to trade if anybody wants to trade some with me. Yeah, that's about all the merch I usually do is just that and some stickers.
Yeah, and also, in the chat, let us know. Are you gonna be at Chicago, or even not just Chicago? I mean, Brick Fair, Virginia is another big one that'll be coming up in August.
Yeah.
Do you have merch? You got stickers, you got clothes, you got sig figs. So I wanted to say also something else that's a big deal, at least for me. I'm sure it is for a lot of other people too at Brick World Chicago. So let me show you guys this. This is crazy. Hold on, let me turn the brightness down so you'll be able to see it. Dude, it's just crazy. It's crazy. So I reserved my space for the garage sale.
Oh, I'm tempted. I'm still trying to decide that. I just don't know what I have to sell. That's the only thing. I have a couple of things that I know I want to sit on, but like, I don't know.
So listen, this is a scoop for you guys. See what it says below selected, 22 remaining. Yeah. So if you want a spot to sell something at the garage sale, it's $10. There's 22 spots left. Actually, it might not be 22. This was a screenshot I did earlier. So
so there may be less. Yeah. It opened up yesterday, I believe, right?
If you want, if you want a spot, then I highly suggest you take advantage of it because they will go. I wasn't too worried. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I was like, if I don't get a spot in the garage sale, I'm just gonna sell stuff out of the truck.
Yeah. It'd be like
I'm in the truck or out of the hotel room or something. Because I've got all kinds of sets that I'm bringing everybody. So, like one's already reserved. Clever Pig, my Brick World roommate, he's already getting one of my Star Wars sets. I think it's the Bad Batch shuttle. But I've got a lot of stuff. Some of it's pretty cool, some of it's whatever. But I've got a bunch of stuff I'm going to be selling. Speaking of selling, Pink Wheels, I haven't forgot about you. I am going to sell you the new Jango and Boba Fett. That came with the new USS Slave One. So
nice.
I'm not forgot about that. Pink Will says, "Can I throw out a PSA? Please do. Public service announcement, everybody. Please don't leave business cards by mocks." Yeah, look, I'm not displaying this year, but if you leave a business card by my mock, I'm probably gonna rip it up. I'm sorry. That's not the place to do that. You don't put business cards on somebody's mock display area. Tokens and cool stickers are great, but business cards, advertising your social media or Bricklink store, yeah. Look, there's a difference. In case anybody's gonna try and be like, blah, blah, blah. There's a difference. Leaving a token and a sticker is gratitude. That's you giving something to that artist, that mock builder, as a gift. You know what I mean? You putting your whatever cards on there. That's you average. That's me. Like, stop that, man. That's somebody's mock. What?
Yeah, that would be like me putting my sticker with my social, stuff on it, like on their mock. Like, come follow me.
And look, I get it. There's a little bit of a nuance and gray area, fine line. Like if I probably still wouldn't do this because I feel like it'd be advertising the show. But I get if you leave like a sticker, of a show or something. I get it. I don't know. I don't know if that's really the same type of thing, but you know what I mean? That's a little different than just be like, yeah, buy my stuff at my Bricklink store for www.com, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I'm sorry. unless like I appreciate a business card for certain aspects. If like at my job, right? At my job, not even at my job. Let me give you an example, right? If I'm sitting on my front porch and some solicitor comes up and bothers me, look, I've already got a whole spiel, for them. You know what I mean? I got a whole line of very annoying things that I can say to them. But one of the things I might say is, hey, give me a business card. And then you can leave me alone. And if I want your business, I'll call. That's a good use of a business card.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just end up with a big load of junk at the end of shows with a bunch of business cards.
I've done it the opposite way, and I'm thinking about changing it. So I have the cards because I'm not always at my mock, and people have so many questions. So I have cards and Mo has cards. So there's a holder there, and they're always all gone. But I was like, why am I encouraging people to come close to my mocks and touch them? I just think it's dangerous. So
Yeah,
I've done it
look,
the opposite.
This
I don't
should
think
be
you do it at
obvious.
all.
This should be obvious. And I don't really feel like I need to tell my chat because my chat's the greatest ever. But I'll go ahead and put it out there for anybody randomly watching that isn't part of, in the know. Don't go touching people's mocks.
Yeah, dude, don't.
I mean, I want to say please, but I don't even really feel like I should put a please at the beginning of that. Just don't touch.
It's okay to look at it closely, but don't touch it.
Yeah, it's not yours. And look, and I'm going to say this, and I know it might sound a little rude, and I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but I'm going to say it anyways. Look, if you're a parent, watch your kids, please, because I can't get mad at some little kid trying to reach over and grab something, man. They're a kid. You know what I mean? Like it's like the big shiny red button. It's almost impossible to not want to touch it. You know what I mean? But a parent, no, little Johnny, you don't do that. Instead, parent will stop looking at their phone.
Yeah.
Instead of their kid or something. I don't know. Anyways.
I had a kid doing cartwheels it was Brick Fair, and they were doing cartwheels I'm like, nobody's gonna stop them. I mean, you miscalculate, you've taken the whole table out.
Stop doing cartwheels.
Oh, I'd have been so mad if they would have knocked over something. Oh man.
I mean, look,
Lose it.
One, these conventions, there's a lot of people, public days, obviously, but there's a lot of people, first of all. You know what I mean? So you got to be kind of respectful of the people around you.
Yeah.
Two, there's a lot of delicate mocks. You should be touching any mock anyways, but there are some of them that are delicate, man. So you don't want that on your conscience. I don't know, man. Pretend you're in a China shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best way to look at it.
Yeah.
The same rules go for an art gallery. Like, this is art. It's a toy, but the conventions are more so art exhibits than,
That's true.
Yeah.
You wouldn't touch a painting.
Yeah,
no. Like, use your art gallery behavior.
That's what we should have a sign at each table. Use your art gallery behavior.
Yeah, but I will say, just from my own experience, most kids are really good though.
Yeah, I haven't really had any problems at the two conventions that I've shown at. I mean, there's been
Only
close,
one.
but yeah.
And since we're talking convention etiquette too, there's another thing as well. It gets brought up, and sometimes it's no problem. Sometimes you see it out there. All right, if you're going to share people's mocks online, man, give them credit, please. I understand maybe sometimes it's difficult if you're kind of running through trying to show everybody's names and stuff like that. But like, if you're really highlighting something and putting it on TikTok or something, and you're getting all kinds of views and engagement, like, give the artist some credit so they can also get some of those views and credits. You know what I mean? And even if it's not for monetary reasons, just to help get them some exposure. Dude, there's a lot of mock builders out there that get no exposure online. And it's sad, man, because their stuff is so incredible. They just a lot of mock builders that I've seen, especially more local ones, that if I go to like toy stores, they got stuff in the cabinet, the mock builders from people and all that. They don't, maybe they're not good at social media stuff or something like that, or maybe they just can't get into the algorithm. and they deserve to be seen, man. There's just incredible builders out there.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely, you know, if you're gonna go out there doing that kind of stuff,
and you can collaborate now too. So it's no excuse. You can collaborate.
Yeah, you can tag them. You know what I mean? So people can go see more of maybe their other work. There's even to the point where I've seen stuff where I'm like, I would like to see more of their stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't know whose it is, you know? So if you just put somebody to tag, yeah, then you can go over there and see. Let's see. Pink Whistle says, your cards at your mocks are great. I usually have Peach Slug cards at mocks too. I'm not sure where she's going with the cough, Brixie, cough part, but I'm not really a fan of him, so I'm just gonna cough too. Pink Wolf also says, I'm the queen of one stud connections on mocks.
You are the queen.
You are a queen in general, but yeah, you are also a queen of things. Oh goodness gracious. But yeah, Brick World is going to be fun. I'm hoping that I'll have a certain group to kind of gravitate around. I mean, I know individuals I'll see and stuff, but I don't know who, where I'll be hanging around at, especially since I'm not going to be displaying anything. Because that was one of the other reasons I love displaying. It wasn't just to have a mock, but it was cool to have a place, like a little base. So that way you have a place to kind of sit and chill, you know. Yeah, so I'll be floating around a lot now. That's for dang sure. Yeah. Did I miss? I feel like I missed some comments out here. Brick Jedi said, damn, some heaters. You must have been talking about when I was putting up the stickers and minifigs. Thank you. I appreciate you, Brick Jedi. Stephanie says, I got hit from behind and all my airbags went off. Wow. Broke my nose and knocked out 3 front teeth. Holy
no.
Cow. That did not make me feel any better about airbags. But
that's why I always try to tell my daughter. My daughter always, my oldest, wants to sit in the front with me, and I'm like, baby, like you're still too young for that airbag. If the airbag pops out and hits you in the face, it's not gonna feel good on you. Like,
well, and let me tell you something. I had a very interesting conversation with somebody years ago. I haven't thought about it in a long time, and it was about seatbelts, not really about airbags at the time. And I was like, you know, if somebody doesn't want to wear their seatbelt, and they're not concerned. Now, I'm not talking about if you have a kid in the car. I'm talking about you yourself as an adult. If you don't want to wear your seatbelt because for whatever reason, maybe it's annoying, I don't know. And you're not worried, you don't care if you get into an accident and you fly through a windshield. Should that be your prerogative? Now, my first instinct was always like, yes, as a free person, if you want to go fly through a windshield, so we don't have a seatbelt on, I get it. But my friend had brought up like your insurance rates would go up. And I was like, dang it.
Paying for your accident.
Well, imagine they would if that was just a thing. And that's probably why, I don't know. So yeah, airbags definitely. I'm almost more scared about like getting worse off with an airbag than if I just had a seatbelt on. You know what I mean? And Stephanie just kind of proved my point right there. Cool sticker, love it. Thank you, Renee. Panda says I will be there. Man, I remember I saw you at the last one. It was 2023. Yeah, Panda. Can't wait to see you again. Let's see. Renee says hope I can get one of those cool sig figs when I get to Brick World. We'll see how many I got left. Because yeah, I'm not sure how many I've got reserved. I gotta go back and look. I would get more made, but I'm not gonna have enough time. First of all, but two, they're not cheap. I mean, they're not as expensive as other figs by any means, but still, they're like basically $20 a pop. So, yeah, and I'm not selling them; I'm just giving them away. So it's not like I'm making any money back, but that's fine. I'm not worried about the money. Hotel room deals. I got confirmation about my hotel room, but I'm almost worried. I should probably double check.
Okay, why?
I don't know, man. I'd heard somebody else, a friend of mine, something happened with his room even after he reserved it. I'm not sure what the end result was, but I mean, granted, it'd be some great Pure Fury material if they gave away my hotel room that I reserved months ago. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. One of the other things real quick that I was going to talk about if we had more time, besides just Brick World Chicago, was I was curious if anybody had any new media that they've been listening to or watching lately that they wanted to promote because they think it's really good. It could be music, maybe a movie, maybe a TV show, maybe a book. I don't know. I don't know. I've been listening to some newer music lately. There's this artist I really like called McBass. He's a musician and an artist, so I get kind of like a 2-in-1 package every time I listen to his stuff. As far as movies go, I don't know, man. I haven't seen anything in a while. I gotta tell you, when it comes to the new movies, the big three that are coming out, I think next month maybe, the Jurassic World, Superman, and then Fantastic Four. Out of all those, man, I'm actually looking forward to watching Superman. I think that's the one I'm looking forward to.
Dude, the Superman trailer, I saw the Superman trailer. It reminds me of 80s Superman.
Yeah.
Like it just has that feel to it. Like the just the characters, and I haven't wanted to watch a Superman movie in a long time. And that one was like, oh, I'll go watch that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just gave me that feeling, that nostalgic feeling of the 80s of when that first one came out. So
well, and just from the trailers, man, it looks like there's some pretty good fight scenes. Like he fights like a kaiju in that thing, man. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not expecting perfection. There's probably gonna be some stuff, maybe I don't get a little annoyed by it. I'm kind of worried how they're gonna infuse the Authority into the Superman movie. I was mentioning this the other night. The Authority is like a really hyper violent, more mature team that is in the Wildstorm universe, which got bought out by DC. For the comic book lovers out there, Wildstorm was created by Jim Lee. But these characters are pretty intense. And I'm like, I wonder how they're gonna, because the only one I've seen that I can tell is the Engineer. She's the lady that like can change form and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Definitely looking forward to it. I don't know about Fantastic Four. I'm kind of wishy-washy on it. And Jurassic movie, I'm just like, man, whatever. You know what I mean? I like some of the dinosaur stuff. It's entertaining, but I'm not gonna go probably see it in the theater. It's weird, man. The newest dinosaur, like the T-Rex type looking dinosaur, whatever it is, just from the little clip that I saw, it looks like a Rancor. That's the vibe I was getting, was a Rancor. But yeah. Anyways, all right, you guys, we are approaching the end of the show. So before we get out of here, we go ahead and shout out anything that we want to shout out. Brick Babe, let's start with you. You got anything you want to shout out, promote? Any discrepancies you want to talk about?
No, I'm tired.
There you have
I am just tired. I'm building these dancing people. I was going to take them back because my car blower went out, my air. And so I was torn between keeping this and taking it back to pay for the repair. But I just bit the bullet.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
I was like, Mo, text your dad and tell him the condensation on the one you can't drive the car. So he was like, go to my mechanic, I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we put that off on dad.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. I'm just tired.
How's all the shows going on Instagram and everything? And
I only have Good Morning Brick World, Random Sunday, and then Mom and Mo. So it's only 3, and they're literally almost 24 hours. That's our friend. You heard him. Hey, Sammy.
And you guys got a Random Sunday show tonight, right?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
We do.
Check us out.
Well, let's see. It could be just Andrew and I, from what it seems.
Yeah. No, Jay.
What do you guys have a certain topic tonight?
Jay came up with the topic. What was it? What something about life happens. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't posted it yet, but we'll be on, and we're not going to be on YouTube. We're going to be on IG. So once a month, we're going to try to just use another platform. So tonight we're just going to be on IG. But awesome. I think it's like when life happens or we're building. Keith, Do you remember, Andrew? That's a
No.
shame. Mama said it's something
Whatever it
special.
is,
I
whatever
was
it
the
is,
one
it'll be fun.
Yeah, come check us out, dude.
Dude, yeah,
Mama said it's something special. So.
I went back and did replay on the last week, man, and that was a fun episode with the kids and stuff.
Oh
man.
yeah, my girl was on it. Yeah,
Yeah, man, you guys did great. Like I was thoroughly enjoyable, man.
Yeah.
Little Brick. Oh my
The
god,
banter.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know the little banter between everybody and stuff. It was funny, man. It was good stuff. But yeah, everybody definitely go over on Instagram and check out the Random Sunday Show.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're on YouTube most of the time, but this week tonight they'll be on Instagram. So awesome. LegoLongoria. What about you, man? You got anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy my week off, my Monday off to tomorrow. I'm gonna knock this out here hopefully this week. Get it all done because I got to build something to cover it up to take in the back of my truck. So hopefully it'll get there in one piece. So I got to work on that next weekend, kind of getting ready for that. Just getting ready for Brook World Chicago, tying everything down, getting all the stuff done, figuring everything out with the girls and my wife and what we're going to do. And yeah, and come check us out tonight. Random Sunday Show on Instagram, 6 p.m. That's it.
Rock on. Whittaky says take care. Great show, everyone. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Definitely go follow Whittaky. Watch him also on the Cool Hand Luke Brick Show. I'll be over there on there next Sunday afternoon. But they have a show they do on Sunday afternoon as well. Definitely go check that out. Yeah, as far as me, my shout outs and stuff, I don't know. I know I say every week, I am working on other videos very slowly. I've got a week in review. Like I said, it'll probably be a month's in review at this point. I got one of those kind of working out. I do have a city train video that I've been kind of working on a little bit.
Nice.
I think the last thing I put out really was just that speed drawing video I did of the Trooper helmet. But yeah, you can always count on Pure Fury every Friday. Like I said, next Sunday. Oh yeah, we don't have a theme yet. We gotta have a meeting first. But next Sunday we'll have another theme on the show, and I will be over on the Cool Hand Luke Brick's show as well next Sunday. Yeah. God, we're getting closer and closer to Brick World.
I know, man.
Pretty wild, man. So, yeah, we'll be discussing that. Yeah, me too. We'll be discussing that more and more as we get closer and closer. So, all right, everybody. Stickler, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. Caught the intro. Yeah, we're all having a good weekend. So, all right, everybody. I am going to go ahead and play the member outro. Also, congratulations again to Bearded Bricks for winning the member giveaway this month. And yeah, you guys have a great week. We'll see you next weekend.
See you guys.
Peace out.